Hey, what's up guys? So, I'm back. This is video diary number 2. And I've got a ton of stuff to show you guys. The reason it took so long was because I was waiting for my tripod to ship. And it finally arrived today. I have it all assembled. So I'm going to show you that later. Some other pieces of equipment I got was my video camera. It's a Panasonic HDC TM90K. I've done a few test runs with it and I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to go over that later. And I built a Steadicam. I basically went on Google, searched for do-it-yourself Steadicam, went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of random parts and I assembled it and it works pretty good. So the way I'm going to start this video is I'm going to show you 2 clips. The first clip is going to be, basically I was at San Francisco at Aquatic Park, and so I was able to test out my camera there. So the first clip is going to be me basically running around with the camera while it's mounted on my Steadicam, just to give you an idea, or even myself an idea, just how stable it is. You know, the Steadicam obviously it's going to take a little bit of practice to get used to. So you know, this run might not be the best that I hope for. It's certainly better than holding the camera with your hand, but you'll see. And the second clip is basically me panning the camera across the beach and the ocean, just to give you guys an idea of how amazing the picture quality is. So let's roll it. Hey, what's up guys? So I'm out here at Aquatic Park. Gonna do a little filming for you. I just got this new Panasonic HDC TM90 camera, and supported on this Steadicam I just built. So I'm just out here testing it out. Anyways, yeah, I've done a few test runs. I'm still trying to improve the way I maneuver and trying to get more stable. So I'm gonna run around here. So see how it goes. All right. Alright, I'm totally out of breath, but yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go back and take a look at the footage, see how stable it was, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye. So here's a shot I'm taking just to show you how amazing the picture quality of this camera is. So here, let's go. Here's the beach at Aquatic Park. So pretty cool, huh? So I've gone back and looked at the footage myself, and you know, it's pretty apparent that it's not the smoothest, especially when I'm running around the lawn and there's that part where I turn and it's just wobbling a little bit. So it requires a little practice. I'm gonna need to figure out how to properly hold it and maneuver it, but I'm sure it'll get better introduce you to all the equipment that I just got. I'll start off simple. So here's the tripod that I got. It's show you the box. It's a SunPack 660 IUT tripod. The reason I got this was, well, first of all, obviously it got really good reviews on Amazon, and also it's one of the taller tripods. It stands at 58 inches, so that gives me more of an option if I want to shoot higher or lower. And also, it allows me to pan sideways and toggle up and down. So it's got complete free range of movement, and also has these bubbles to show if my tripod is level or not, which can really come in handy. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, moving on to the Steadicam that I built. Like I said, I went on Google and searched for do-it-yourself Steadicams, and basically what they instructed me to do was get these 10-inch galvanized steel plumbing pipes, and these end caps, this T-joint, and this 2.5-pound weight. So pretty much I'm not going to go through the whole assembly process, but yeah, I built this, and basically what you do is you hold it like this, and you mount the camera here, and you just run around with it. So it's pretty cool. Oh, and I spent a total of maybe $30 on it, which is significantly cheaper than how much you'd spend on a professional Steadicam, which may cost thousands of dollars. So, moving on to the most sophisticated piece of equipment, my video camera. This is a Panasonic HDC TN90K. The reason I got this was basically I found out that this was pretty much the #1 recommended camera for low-budget filmmaking. Just looking through a lot of reviews, and the reason that is because not only does it shoot in HD, it shoots in 1080p or 1080/60p. A lot of cameras, they just shoot in 1080i. That's actually half the picture. You get 540 lines, I believe, of picture, whereas this gives you the full 1080. Another reason was because it has the 40 times intelligent zoom, which can really come in handy when I'm shooting far distances. Also, I know I have a Steadicam, but this also has a hybrid optical image stabilizer, which basically, if you're holding the camera with your hand, it's obviously going to shake a lot, but this, I guess it digitally minimizes shaking. Another reason was this has some noise reduction technology. You probably know what noise is. It's when you're shooting in low light and there's a lot of little grains that show up in the darker, shady areas. So it reduces that, which is great if I want to shoot night shots. And a final reason I got this was because it has this mic input, which can totally come in handy for, especially for low-budget filmmaking. A lot of cameras don't have this. Basically, I can, I got this input, and I can plug in a much better mic and capture much better sound. So, anyways, I'm really happy with this camera. I spent about $450 for it, so it's not a bad price for a camera. This with picture quality this good. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for equipment. Next week, for next week's diary, I'm planning on getting my shotgun condenser mic. It's gonna cost me maybe between $100 to $200. So I'm still researching it and seeing if I want to spend that much or if there are other options available. Kind of skimping on cash right now, but anyways, so I still got more. I got some even more exciting stuff to show you guys. I've been working on my first short film. I've been working on the screenplay, and I have it all, most of it typed up. It's almost finalized. Maybe give it a couple more days, because I was taking forever to come up with a good ending, and recently I was just like Eureka, and I came up with pretty satisfying ending, and right now I'm just like trying to iron out the kinks. There's a couple of like plot holes where I'm thinking like the audience is gonna ask about. So yeah, and I wanted to show you just a couple of maybe random storyboards and sketches I've done. The artistry, it's not like professional, but okay, here you go. Oh, and I'm not going to tell you the plot. I'm going to keep it pretty hush. Pretty secret about this, But I guess like when I actually release the film like on YouTube, that's the first time you're going to find out what it's actually about. I'll give you a hint though. It's, let's see, a fast-paced action crime thriller. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting and suspenseful. Anyways, so here are the storyboards I drew. Just give you a quick glance. And that's all I have so far. And I've also just done like random sketches of characters, just for fun, Here's one character. Another character, and here's a third character. So yeah, I'm in the process of fleshing out that script, but once that's done, I'm going to start going on Craigslist and hiring actors who can fit the roles. I do see basically how I want to approach my scripts is I don't want to just tell like a simple story with just, two-dimensional people in them. I want the audience to care about these characters. I want them to be three-dimensional and to actually have a background. I want the audience to actually ask, where does he come from? How did he end up here? So I want them to have depth. So that's also something I'm working on with the script right now. Yeah, so the way I'm going to cast it, it's going to be very specific. They're going to have very specific facial features, body sizes, and yeah. So once casting is done, I think I'm pretty much going to be ready to shoot the film. And once I've shot it, I'm going to probably, I was initially planning on editing the film myself, but since I'm kind of on the edge with money, I was gonna buy a MacBook Pro and get like Final Cut Pro. It's a little expensive, so I'm gonna probably find an editor, to cut the film, and also I'm gonna look into like a sound editor to mix the audio for the final cut. I actually have a friend, Wes, who's I've talked about who might be composing the film. So that's in the works. And yeah, so that's pretty much the update for this week. Anyways, tune in to next week's video, and see you guys later.